Hello my dear viewers and welcome to a peaceful evening walk here next to the river Narva. I want to show you a few things. It's a beautiful day, blue sky and the perfect time now for a walk over here. First of all, I want to show you this plant over here. This is one of the most toxic plants here in Estonia, also in Europe, and it is called henbane. In German it would be Bilsenkraut. And this plant is very toxic for the nerves. And it grows here next to the path. And I think not many people do know about this plant. It was a medical plant, but also the people had lots of respect of this plant because it's a very strong henbane. Maybe you want to look it up, or black henbane it's called. Yeah, maybe you want to look it up at Google and then you can read a lot what this plant is about. And I wonder why it grows over here, because you can see they fixed the way here, and then last year they put some fresh or new soil here, and I wonder where the seed comes from. Sometimes I think maybe this is from the medieval time, this plant, and some plants they still growing there since that time, because we have here the castle or the Hermannsfeste. This is more like a protective wall and yeah, a big castle, and they have a herbal garden. I want to go there one time with you. I have to show you that. And there you can see a lot of plants. Maybe it's growing there too, I don't know. So here are a lot of wild medicine plants. This one over here, it's called Schafgarbe or Hirtentäschel. So these are really medical plants. This one is special for women. Yeah, and that one over here. Nice. And this one over here is a very old plant. They used it a long time ago. Very ancient plant called Beifus. Now I walk this way in the evenings, yesterday too, because I like that path here very much. When the weather is like that, then you can see the old walls over there, and you can see now a lot of plants here. The grass is very high, and there we have the river, and one part of the river is for swimmers. This is actually a bath for the summer. You can go swimming there, and a lot of fishermen will be there. Yeah, I was here before with you in some older videos, but now everything is so green here and looks different, so I want to show you that again. I can never have enough from this place here. Really nice. So on my right hand there is the factory that produces electricity with help of the water from the river Narva. Those white black poles over there, these are the marks for the border, Estonian-Russian border. On the other side of the river is Russia. Here we have Estonia, and it's a very famous spot because those two castles with the high walls, they are next to each other in between the river, and it has something special. Still very windy. And now we will have the best view from here. Just let me zoom in a little bit. Like that. Beautiful. And that part is also very nice, with the river, the seagulls, and then the walls behind the or next to the river. That looks really it reminds me a little bit of Robin Hood, and when I would be teenager and younger, so that would be the perfect spot to go into the forest. Maybe you make yourself a bow and arrow, and then you can be there in the forest next to those old walls. It's a nice spot. Okay, here can you see the fishermen and this bridge here. And then there is a part where the river, the Narva river, can float over here. And there the people can go swimming in summertime. We can go up here. So over there is the church, Protestant church. I can show you later, because we will walk to this church later. I will show you. But the church is mostly closed, so I was never inside of the church. Also, I was never inside in the Russian Orthodox Church. I want to visit those churches. Okay, Rufus can drink something. What are you doing? He's not that afraid of water anymore. He's really used to the water now. So you can see here, this is the Narva river, and then here when it's very hot, nice place to swim, very long. You can swim here. And those willow trees, very, very thick and old willow trees. And you can see the moon today. And there's something different than the last couple of days, because normally you don't see that much seagulls over here. Or I think they are Sturmtaucher or Sturmpfeifer in German, you would say. They have a black head, and they eating something from the surface of the water. There are many of them. Actually, the Narva river is very high at the moment, or sometimes the water is lower. It depends on the factory, the electricity factory, how they manage it with the water. And it also can happen that this small island here, where I am walking now at the moment, can be flooded. That happened before. Over there is a huge cloud. Yeah, very interesting weather at the moment. That is also a very nice view, like this. Well, it is still early. We could try to get to the Hermannsfeste, to the castle and to the herbal garden, if the stairs are open. There are some metal stairs, next to the wall, and yeah, we can try it, why not? And in German we say, was du heute kannst besorgen, das verschiebe nicht auf morgen. That means what you can do today, do it today, not tomorrow. And it's simple wisdom. And it's the truth. And before we go upstairs, I want to show you this parking lot over here. You can see that there are some vans over there. And sometimes people park here, and then you can explore the city of Narva. I think it's a very good place to be. There's also a very good parking lot next to the church. Yeah, if you come here with your mobile home, or how you say it, it would be possible to park over there. It's free parking, I think, and you can be there overnight as well. There is a you can get a coffee there from the machine. You have a basketball court or football, whatever you want, and you can explore the city from here. You have a very nice view to the castle. So over there are the stairs. We will see if the door is open. Yeah, it looks open. We can go there, and then we will be next to the castle. Maybe that could be interesting for the viewers from the United States, for example. And this is a very old castle. Oh, that is quite interesting. Look, beautiful. That looks good. Wow. That's nice, huh? Wow. That's fun. All right, let's climb up the hill. So the funny thing is, when I was here, so the first days, and I explored Narva, and I used those stairs also, Rufus was very afraid of the stairs because they are out of metal, and you can see the surface, the ground, if you walk this. It's a little bit tricky for a dog because of the paws. Now we will see how he will react today. So he got used to many things since he's here, since he left La Palma. Streets, cars, he does not care. Now let's see how he's managing the stairs. He's a bit cautious. I have to go first. Auf geht's, Rufi, komm. Hopp. Ah, look at him. Brave boy, good. Weiter, auf geht's, komm. Auf geht's, komm, hopp. It's difficult for him to walk. So. Und weiter, komm, auf geht's. Und weiter, auf geht's. He will get some treatment when he has done it. Auf geht's, komm. Feiner Ruf. Ja, fein, fein, gut. Bist ein guter, komm, auf geht's. Such a good boy. Look at that. For a dog, not easy. All right, we made it. Look over here, how beautiful. Look, whoops. Look at that. That's a protection also here, I guess. Very nice. Now we are here. Look at that. Wow. Okay, but first Rufus will get a treatment. The good thing is with the gimbal, it has a tripod also. No worries. Ich hab was für dich, Rufus. Bist ein guter. Ja. All right, he's happy. Let's go on. So what is that? That is very big and very heavy, I guess. Okay. So let's see how it looks like over here. From here you have a very nice view. Oh, beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I have to make something. Okay. The herbal garden is over there in the corner. So you can pause the video if you want to, and you can you can read that here, the South Tower. All right. Oh, there are some old bells. Let's see. Oh, the wind is very cold. Church bells. The small church bell was cast in Moscow. Here you can read it if you want to. And that are the bells. And the weight of the bronze bell is 640 kilograms. That's the small one. And the other one is 3 tons. Pure metal. It's a bit warm from the sun, I guess. Look at that. Okay, so now from here you can see actually both church. Let's see. Okay. So here is the Protestantic church. Looks like this. Maybe I will put this one over here. You can tell me in the comments what is better, left top or right bottom. Okay, now let's check out the Russian Orthodox church. That one is over here. And also remarkable is the building over there from the Soviet time. That one. Okay, now let's have a look, an overview. That's Narva. We have the Narva River. We have Ivangorod. That's the name of the city when you cross the bridge. And here we have Narva and the Hermannsfeste. That looks like this. And that is a view that I really like because of the clouds. Look how beautiful the clouds are. This is very special atmosphere. Okay, let's go on with our sightseeing tour here in Narva. So now we go over there. There's the, how do you say, tour, the entrance. Ah, I nearly forgot the herbal garden. The reason why I came here. So we will have a look first to the garden. So, and there's also a museum, another museum. Now let's see what kind of herbs they have. I will park Rufus over there. See you later, Rufus. Okay. So we have rhabarber. You can make delicious cakes out of this plant. It tastes very sour. And then we have melisse. Oh, very good in the evening, then you can sleep better. And the taste is very good. And this one, Liebstöckel. You use it for your broth. If you use this in your broth, the broth will taste excellent, really excellent. It's very good herb for soups. Then we have oregano or majoran. Oregano. And this plant over here, I don't know if it's edible. Then we have strawberries. Pizza herb, I call it now. This is good for meat or for pizza, for tomatoes. Then we have strawberries. Here we have Frauenmantel, also a medical herb for women. This one here. Over there is thyme. Here too. This is thyme. Very good. Oh, and there is Schnittlauch leek. This is not also in German it's Schnittlauch. It's, you can cut it and or chop it and put it on your butter bread. Very delicious. More rhabarber. And Johannisbeere. Or is it currant? Black currant? Could also be. Yeah, that's it, what I know. Let's get Rufus and let's get back on track. Na Rufi, warst du schön artig. Bist ein guter. I don't know why there are also caravans. Maybe it's allowed to put your caravan there. Would be a perfect spot here, surrounded by the thick walls of the castle. Oh, they speak German. They are Germans. Let's see where they come from. I don't know exactly. Two German caravans. Nice. Oh yes, I see indeed. I think it's possibly because also they have electricity over there. So this is maybe an official location where you can put your camper van and then you can be here at the Hermannsfeste and camp. Couldn't be better. So if we go out now there, we will be at the Petriplatz. This is where the border is and where the people are crossing the border and they go to Russia or the other way around. There are always some people waiting in the line. Let's see how busy it is today. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to film there, so I will keep my camera like this. You can see here the walls. Here's an exhibition. You can learn something from overview of surviving pre-war buildings. Yeah, because in Second World War, sadly, Narva was destroyed very much, and here you can read something about it. Construction of the southern part of the old town with late Stalinist apartment buildings. This is the history of Narva. Here. Okay. That's also a little park here. Over there's Petriplatz with the letters Narva. You can make nice pictures over there. So you sometimes can find those stickers all over the world. This is where I came from. The sticker is from Germany, Baden-Württemberg, the land. This is a bit funny, you know, not bad, but have you ever been to Baden-Württemberg? And Baden-Württemberg is the southern part of Germany, Lake Constance, for example, or Stuttgart, or many other beautiful cities, and Swabian Mountains, Black Forest. It's all Baden-Württemberg. And they have this sticker. Okay, here you can see the border crossing. And there are a few people here waiting in the line. And there you have this building. Yeah, that's what it looks like over here. There are always cars and some buses bringing the people from Tallinn, for example, to this place over here. There are some restaurants here. Here you can see the building again from a bit closer. Very huge actually. And I think this over on the top is for water. To store water, but I'm not sure. So, and here I want to show you the road, a very long and straight road. This road, you will reach the end of Narva and all the shops are there. Zoom in a little bit. There is Lidl, for example, but then we have all the other shops, Coop, Rimi, all what you need, and shopping malls and so on. And here you can see something about chess, a famous chess person. I'm not so into chess, so I don't know exactly what it is about. I guess this is someone from Narva who was a very good chess player over here. Maybe you are playing chess, you can figure out how it is over here. This monument was established on January 7, 2016 to commemorate the 100th birthday of the famous Estonian chess grandmaster Paul Keres, who glorified Estonia all over the world. The chessboard depicts the Grandmaster's last game. That was his last game of Paul Keres, Estonian chess Grandmaster. So now we know it. And that is how it looks like. Okay, Rufus looks if this is a real person or not. Okay, let's go on. So you see in Estonia there is a lot of culture here in Narva and all the cities, Tartu, everywhere. You can learn something about the culture, about famous people, about ancient times. We have beautiful flowers over here. The gardeners, they made a really good job here. Looks very beautiful. Then you have this older buildings from the Soviet times. So if you like it a little bit more old and nostalgic, I don't know the exact word in German, it's Nostalgie. So I would call myself sometimes a nostalgiker, because I like the old times, maybe the 80s, late 70s. So that is what I like. And yeah, here you can find also older buildings. Sometimes when I walk here, especially when I arrived here new, I felt really reminded of my childhood. When I was walking around here through the streets, I thought, hey, I am 9, 10, 11 walking around in my hometown as a child, because also so quiet here, and yeah, it has a special character. I like it. The place over here is also very beautiful. At the moment it's quiet here, not many cars. You can see that oak tree here. You see that beautiful bench. This is like a small arena. You can make a theater or something. You can sit here. And then you have this bench here. And then over there is something special. I will show you. Next to this willow tree here, we have that here. That are the symbols also for Estonia. These birds, look how beautiful. Oh, now they are moving because of the wind. We have this flower over here. This is the typical symbol for Estonia. And then we have here, this is the Kulturhaus. So there you will find culture. How can I explain it? Kulturhaus in German. Okay, and there is the hotel, the Narva Hotel. Yeah. And then if we go over there, there will be the train station. Here is a sign where you can read Krenholmi Architekturi Komplex. Alexandri Kirik. Kirik is church. Now we go to the Alexandri Kirik. Let's go over there. Here you also can find some art. I will show you that before we go on. That looks very nice, very colorful. A lion. A woman. Elisabeth Wathuti. Hashtag. You can find out yourself. And here, this is also very nice. Victoria Berezina. Okay, but now we quickly go back to the Narva River, and then you can see that I made a really nice round course, a walk around the city. So that would be really a nice hiking trip here through the city, because if you walk that way you have nearly everything and you have very nice views from time to time. Also here you have a nice view. Then you have here this monument with the lion. And we have again the Hermannsfeste, I say castle. Over there are the stairs where we went first. So you see. Now when you come to Narva next time, you can hike this yourself. Down there is the parking lot. You can park there. Then you could go here up the stairs and then you are next to the castle, the herbal garden. There is the old Soviet building, and so on and so on. You really can hike here. Very nice. That here could also be interesting for you. That's normally for advertisement or for this poster here that reminds the people to keep the rules when you are flying your drone. But here in Ida-Viruma you cannot fly your drone. There's a special map from the Estonian government, I think, especially for drones, and then you can see all the areas from where you can fly here in Estonia, what kind of restrictions there are, and so on and so on. You can see everything, and then you can fly your drone if it's allowed. You see it on the map. But here next to the border, for sure not. If you go more far away, maybe possible, but you need to get far away here from the border, maybe in the next county. So now here we have the church, and there is also this parking lot where you can park. And you can see it's very quiet over here. It is very safe over here. You can walk here day or night, nothing will happen. And you will find a place to park your car, or if you go somewhere you don't have crowded restaurants or whatever, you know. That is, it is, how can I say it, it's calm, you know. If you don't like stress and so on and you want to have it calm, then this is the right place maybe for you. Okay, let's see the entrance of the church. Jesus Christ, you can see here. And then we have the entrance, wooden doors. And let's see what the signs are saying. There are some opening times. Kirik on Avatut. Okay. And then you can visit the church. Here you can see. And now we are here at the train station. There's also the station for the buses. If you come from Tallinn, for example, there is a very, very good bus connection here to Narva. You can take the bus, very comfortable bus. The bus in a minute. So these are the city buses here. They also have bus system here in the city. I think it costs 90 or 70 cents to take the bus here in Narva. And there is the very modern bus. Rufus, Pepper. That one. In this bus you have all you need. Then you can drive from Tallinn to Narva or the other way around. Or you can take the train and come to Narva. And that's what a train station looks like. And that is the county Ida-Viru. So I think Narva is definitely worth a visit, if it's a day visit. you can yeah, spend your day here easy in Narva. There are a lot of things you can do. Time bus, there are the buses. Okay, and now we go to the bus. Can you see the bus? And you can see everything here is a very modern. That bus looks brand new. Please give Rufus a thumbs up. He was such a brave boy today, and he walked all the way together with me. He knows all the ways here. And from here I say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this little sightseeing tour here through peaceful Narva on a beautiful day with blue sky, but not now. You can see now the clouds arrived here. Very interesting. I say thank you for watching to you, and see you soon in another video. Take care, stay safe and stay healthy. Goodbye.